my sweet Cancers. Welcome to your May 2020 reading. Okay, already have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so a balancing act. New love, new abundance. With it, more money, more problems. With the new abundance comes a new need to balance, a new need to figure out how everything fits into your life. Okay. I hope Taurus season is treating you all quite well. For me, it has been quite emotional. I think being a Cancer moon, you can't help but pick up on and feel what happens everywhere at any given time. And a lot is happening right now. So any messages specific to Cancer for May 2020? We're almost at your birthday, which makes me happy. Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so success. There is a success that definitely happens this month for you. Now, the Four of Pentacles. In order to allow the wave of success to continue to roll in, you have to catch and release, right? What often happens that I find with water signs, especially with a sign as sentimental and I don't want to say stuck because you're not stuck, you're cardinal water. Something is sentimental. We'll just stick with that word. Something with a sign as sentimental as you all, sometimes you can hold on to things, right? So if a success comes in and it feels really great, then there can be this tendency of, okay, well, I'm going to hold on to the winnings, to the feeling, to the sensation of this Six of Wands energy. But what that can ultimately end up I mean, look at this person. This Four of Pentacles figure can't even stand up, because if they stand up, they'll lose a pentacle off their head. They've boxed themselves in, right? They have robbed themselves of the ability to attract more abundance. If you think this is all you deserve or all you're going to get, that's all you're going to get. But if you can believe that success comes in waves and ebbs and flows and that you can roll with it, you are the fucking ocean, then letting go of this shouldn't be too hard. I think there's also a holding on to, I think it's more of holding on to the sentiment of like, oh, this feels really good. I don't want to lose this feeling, right? Because there's so much happening in the realms of realm of feelings, and in the realm of how the collective is doing right now. That the good feelings we really want to hold on to. Page of Wands. Yeah. Allow new opportunities to come in. You have to think of this as a cycle. You ride out with the Six of Wands, you strip yourself of the Six of Wands and begin anew, and within no time, a new opportunity presents itself. A new opportunity to win presents itself, to gain abundance, to do the creative thing, to make the money, to be with the partner. It keeps coming back in. But I mean, Ace of Cups is your overall energy, right? So it's just love, healing, abundance, life, sharing. Your cup runneth over. And I think for the first time in a long time, a lot of y'all's cups are runneth over. And there is a fear that you have to hold on to the feeling. You have to hold on to it, right? That this has felt so elusive for so many of you all in the past couple of years, that to finally have it, to finally feel the success of it, it's a little bit like you can't trust the universe and believe that the universe has more in store for you. So you hold on to it, Which, okay, you can do that for a little bit. We can even clarify this Four of Pentacles, but the universe comes knocking with more opportunities that might require you to stand up and to walk away from these two pentacles under your feet and lose one on top of your head and maybe even put this one down. So we'll see. Oh, yeah. Is there an Aquarius in your life? The Star, the Aquarius card, and the Knight of Swords. This Aquarius air energy, whatever it is, showing up as a star, which is a good thing. Showing up as a healing energy, right? Showing up, definitely holding one of these cups for you. Rides for you. Comes rushing towards you at any moment they can possibly get. And is excited, wants to feel this kinetic energy with you. So, I mean, even if you're in this energy and this person's in this energy, you know, I'm not saying you all are incompatible or that it's not going to work, but this is more compatible, right? This is more the speed. They're more so moving on the same pace, right? Being here doesn't allow you to move with this person at the speed with which they want to or that you want to. Let your lover breathe a little bit. If you feel like you have been maybe a bit sort of like, I don't want to let this thing go. If I let it go, then it's going to go away. It's not going to go away. If anything, with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands, if anything, you have two sixes here. So there is moving into calmer waters with this person. It's you and this other person here in this boat. There's a small child there too, but yeah, that, you know, whatever, if that applies to you, cool. You know, you and this other person are moving from these really tumultuous waters into calmer waters with these six swords nonetheless, because these swords, as much as people are afraid of the swords or afraid of the swords energies, they carry lessons. They carry so much knowledge. They carry grace. They carry elegance with which we learn to deal with our problems, with our heartbreaks, with our downfalls, right? The more familiar you can become with these energies, the more graceful you will become in navigating the really difficult moments, right? And a future. Looking out, creating a future. We go from this Page of Wands to this Three of Wands. So also some of y'all might be waiting for messages to come back to you, waiting to hear about, you know, all of us are in a lot of limbo right now. You know, am I going back to work? You know, what's happening here? Can I travel? Can I go see family here? Do I have to stay in this one particular place? And so there is a sort of waiting, but waiting with anticipation and waiting with excitement, right? And waiting with new possibilities behind you and next and beside you, right? For what's going to come back around. This isn't a card of waiting that denotes anxiety or anguish. It's a card of waiting with gratitude and knowing that the best is yet to come. So, you know, I think my biggest piece of advice for you all is there's a lot of really beautiful things coming to you, and it's coming to you fast, and there's a lot of possibilities that are at stake, and you cannot afford to be in this Four of Pentacles energy and to become stubborn, to become expectant of a certain outcome, to become stubborn around a certain issue. You have to become a little bit more fluid right now, right? You have to become a little bit more able to ebb and flow and move back and forth And there's really beautiful things here. There is this Aquarius star energy. And if you don't have an Aquarius in your life or a lover, it's just their beautiful healing energy coming in. Everything you've ever wished for. There's a moment, there's the ability to ask for what you want, and it is brought to you with speed, right? And with being able to leave behind that which might have caused this energy here, right? So any closing guidance or advice for Cancer for May 2020? So much. Okay. I'm actually going to keep shuffling. There was just so much and it felt really confusing. Any last guidance or clarity for Cancer for May 2020? The Fool. Everybody's getting the Fool. And so are you. And what actually came out before that was that I saw was the Death and Six of Cups. So also a transformation of how you might, Venus is going retrograde, right? Which is going to affect you all in Gemini quite a bit. So with the Death, I almost kind of wish I would have picked them, but I remembered them. So the Death, Six of Cups, and the Fool. So a reconstructing, a death and a rebirth of how you have previously navigated relationships. If there is sort of leftover tinges of romanticizing past partners, of sort of living in this fantasy, it is disintegrated with this Venus in retrograde. And you are actually, what it does is it frees you, right? It frees you entirely to move into this even more fully and even more wholeheartedly, which I feel like you are already doing. Excuse my voice. But yes, the Fool, leave it behind. This fool is not allowing itself to be bogged down by material possessions, old ideas, old beliefs, expectations of certain outcomes, resentments. It's totally freed itself. Or freed themselves. So take a word of advice from the Fool archetype and don't allow yourself to be bogged down by expectations. I feel like expectations is a strong word for you all right now. Expectations. But I love you all, and I will see you all in June for Gemini season and for your early birthday. All right, bye.